Hello, my name is Akpevwe Idonor, Blu Cakes Nigeria, your amiable host on Baking You Memories. Welcome to the second episode of this wonderful season 3. I hope you enjoyed the last episode and you have tried your hands on making the corn dogs. Now today I'm going to teach you something really exciting also. This is going to be apple blondies with chocolate chip. Now let's go straight to what it's going to look like. So if you've heard of brownies before, blondies are very similar to brownies. The major difference is that blondies have the light brown sugar base and vanilla, and while the brownie is basically, it has a cocoa base but uses white sugar. It's usually made in a cake pan that is square. So let's see how all these ingredients are going to turn out to be. So during the course of the season, I'm going to be really explaining some of the origins, how it came to be of most of these cakes, so you can understand why a cake is called what it is called, where it's coming from, the reason why it has the flavors that it does. So let's get straight to it. Now if you see our array of ingredients, you can see that we have melted butter here, we have 2 eggs, light brown sugar, and then all-purpose flour and chocolate chip, and then some other ingredients. Let's go ahead. It's quite simple and it's easy. Now usually I teach you how to use basic tools that you have in your home and you can easily access. So we're starting with the melted butter. How do you melt butter? You just put it over a double boiler. What does it mean? You put it in a pan like this, a glass bowl like this, or any pan that is heat proof, that is heat safe, and then put it in a pot that you have water boiling in it, so the heat actually melts the butter. So that is it. It's going to be liquidy like this. So we'll put in our brown sugar. So we'll start with that first. Now it's important to note that if you have just melted your butter, you allow it to cool a little bit. You can use a hand mixer for this, but at the same time you can also do it manually if that's what you have at home. I'm going to teach you how to do this. So you beat this in thoroughly until it looks good to go. If you've been following Baking Your Memories, you will see how creaming is done. So let's just beat this thoroughly for a while before we incorporate the other ingredients. So the next thing to do is to add eggs. You may want to whisk it a little bit. Thoroughly blending. Make sure to always scrape your sides. So that every part of it will be well blended. Vanilla extra. You want to put 2 teaspoons of this. Remember I said one of the core ingredients, it has the base of this vanilla flavoring, also known as extract, and the brown sugar base. Stir that in. Now we want to bring in our flour, all-purpose flour. Remember to always sieve. Remember to always sieve your flour. Aside removing dirt particles, it helps to aerate it so that you can have a very light textured cake. So you may want to be a bit gentle here. You can equally add your salt. The salt is half teaspoon. And then your baking powder is 1 teaspoon. Always use level ingredients, leveled. I keep emphasizing this. So now we're left with the apple, diced apple, and our chocolate chip. Now I'm using it uncoated. So I'm gonna do this gently, part by part. You could equally add nuts. That's an optional thing though. This is going to be so tasty. Can't even wait. So, gently fold it in so that it's like it goes round and it's not concentrated in only in one area. This is going to be one very rich cake. So this is about 1.5 cup. Now it depends. You may want to go between 1.5 to 2 cups, or you may be minimalist and make 1 cup. It's okay, but just so it's evenly distributed. I may even leave some for topping on the cake after I've spread the batter on our prepared pan. So let's do this quickly and then get our cake prepared, our cake pan prepared, and then see how it looks like. Okay, so I've taken the liberty to grease and line an 8-inch pan. You could also use 9. Now this is how your baking sheet is what it looks like. It's also referred to as, sometimes they refer to it as parchment paper. It's all the same. Okay, so grease and line, and then I'm going to spread this. I'm going to spread this. Now see so much. This is looking so good. Looking so good. Okay, so let's just scrape all that is left, all the batter that is left in the bowl, and then spread it. Now at this point you should be preheating your oven. Very, very important that you should do that. And you know why that is important? To get the temperature evenly spread in your oven space so that your cakes could bake evenly. Baking is a science. Alright, so we have all of that in now. We want to spread it nicely. Most times the cakes that will line are either very light or they have like condiments in them. This could make it naturally tend to burning, but the lining gives it a little bit of shield from that without actually coming in the way of the temperature. We're set for the oven. This needs just about 25-30 minutes until it comes out really clean. We're good to go. Okay, so it's time for oven time. So it's all preheated and all of that. We're going to pop it for 30 minutes. Now you preheat with a higher temperature, but now you can just reduce the heat a bit.
My name is Akpevwe Idonor, founder of Blu Cakes Nigeria. Building the Blu Cakes Nigerian brand since 2004 has been an enlightening journey that tells tales of consistency, doggedness, passion, and relentless efforts. and we're still building. After a productive day at work, I come back to the warmth, the coziness, and the clean atmosphere of my home.
So I come back home to a very refreshing and very clean environment. Inspired by my lifestyle, Home from Keeper Limited was founded because I saw the need for single career executive climbing the corporate ladder, building their businesses to have their home from cats. Our domestic assistants are highly trained, highly efficient, capable, and what's more, vetted by the police. So you're rest assured and you're secure with us. Pursue your career goals while we keep your home front.
I started by checking my emails. Then, of course, I had to stay hydrated. Only to hear a knock on the door. Yay! My parcel from Boss Jewelry has arrived. So excited about them. I looked at each bag one after the other. I had the Boss Force wristwatch, power beads, my wedding bands, earrings, bracelets, necklaces, and of course my diamond sets. It was exactly what I ordered that I got. Then I quickly went in to get all glammed up with Boss accessories. Lest I forget, I also carried my water flask. I know 1 year story. My shakara must be complete. It has to be Boss.
Boss. Forever and beyond.
So, our apple blondie with chocolate chip is out. Look how it's looking. Now, it's usually made, like I said, in a square pan, and we have to cut it into smaller squares. Okay? So you can just make sure it is well cooled. You can just do an outline first to be sure of how your squares will look like. You do an outline, yeah, and then you do it the other way too.
So this is like the best time ever when I get to sample these goodies. So I just have some of the squares here, and remember it has to be cool. It has to be cool, right? So I'm going to set myself this. You should be enjoying your life, especially during weekends, like so you have your friends over. This is soul food. The fusion of the apple, the chocolate chip, just a total burst of flavor. Try this out. Tell your friends. It has this melt in the mouth feel. It's totally perfect. I think with children, well, anything can prefer. I'm hoping to hear feedbacks. Follow us on our social media platforms. You get the full recipe and all of that. Ask questions. I'm looking forward to responding to them. Try it out, take pictures and send to me. I'll be so excited to hear from you. So until the next episode, my name is Akpevwe Idonor of Blu Cakes Nigeria.